5 non-coding jobs in the software industry. Hello guys, my name is Festus, and on YouTube I make tech-related videos for either students that are still in the university chasing the tech degree, or people who are not necessarily studying any tech-related course or degree but are fascinated by tech and are interested in getting into the tech industry. Today we'll be talking about 5 job roles that require zero coding knowledge to actually get a job and to actually do the job. So without further ado, let's just dive straight into today's topic. So just because you don't like coding or you're not really interested in coding doesn't necessarily mean you cannot get a job in the software industry. Now, today's video is not focused on those of us that find it difficult to learn programming. You might actually love coding and programming in itself, but find it difficult to, do one thing or the other. This video is not focused in any way to people like you, as these are challenges that you can actually overcome simply by finding out what the problem is. This video is meant for those of you that are studying computer science or computer engineering, but I found out that coding is not your thing. It's not something you actually want to do, but you want to work in the software industry. Or those of you that actually didn't study any of these at all, but still want to be in the tech industry. So let's just dive straight into it. The first job role we're going to discuss about is project manager. And with project management, the name is pretty much a bit understandable, but if you do not really understand what it is, I'm just going to say a few things about project management. A project manager simply oversees several teams so as to move them from the planning phase of a project to completion. So the work of a project manager is pretty much organizing and overseeing what each individual team does with regards to an individual project from the planning phase till its execution is complete. Now, this is something you don't necessarily need to have a tech degree for. At the same time, if you have a tech degree and you're not interested in coding, it's something you can easily do. Simply like just applying for the job, gaining the little knowledge you need for it, and diving straight in. The second one we'll be talking about is technical recruiter. Well, a recruiter is simply someone who hunts for talents for companies. So with technical recruiters, their job simply entails looking for technical talents, looking for people and employees who would fit in some particular technical roles. As though the title of this video suggests that you don't need to know coding at all, with this particular job role, it isn't really the case, as you're going to be interviewing people for a coding related job. So you pretty much need to know some basics. In fact, software developers find it annoying when they are being interviewed by a technical recruiter who knows nothing about the job itself. So you need to be able to understand what the job entails, what coding in itself means for you to be able to do this job with ease. And the more you can understand, the better for you, because at the end of the day, you might find yourself in a position where your pay is based on how many talents and how many employees you can actually recruit, how many good people you can actually fetch. Now, the next job role that I'm going to talk about is one that isn't really for everyone. As much as it doesn't involve coding, there is still a criteria for this, and that is UIUX Design, which simply means user interface, user experience design. This is solely focused, this is something that people who are artistic or graphic designers will find easy. So you went to the university, you probably studied business or accounting or tourism, the list might be endless, whatever it is you studied. But in your free time, or you have a gift, or you have some knack for graphic design or artistry, so to say, you can easily become a user interface or user experience design. These two things are different, but most companies try as much as they can to employ someone who knows both. I'll leave you to do that research, but basically what this means is your job is focused on you creating designs using some particular set of software that the company uses. This is something you can easily skills you can gain from Udemy or some other platform. So you go pay for the course. It could take you 3-4 weeks, 1 month, 2 months, depending on how good you are graphic design wise. If you're already familiar with designing something like wedding invitations, banners, posters, and all of those, it wouldn't really take you that much to be able to port into user interface design. The only thing is you're probably going to design something different, as well as learn some terminologies focused on design of applications, whether mobile or web. The last job role I'm going to talk about is one that is really important and isn't going on anywhere. And the awesome thing about it is you don't need to know any coding to be able to do this one, and it is search engine optimization and marketing. So that is, in short, it's called SEO. I'm sure a lot of you might have seen that particular, I don't know, should I say phrase or whatever. I'm sure most of you would have seen it somewhere on the internet. So search engine optimization or SEO and marketing. So the reason why I'm saying this is not going anywhere is because as the day goes, internet is becoming some mind-blowing thing. And I mean, you could see that from the corona outbreak and how everything was pretty much done online. With search engine optimization and marketing, your job role simply entails you being able to understand how to make web pages outrank others, and also how to turn people's searches into an outcome. Say for a business, you need to know how to be able to boost their social media presence. In this case, in this particular case, we're talking about a website, how to boost it. So I'm going to Google and I'm typing something like Nike shoes. So it is the job of the search engine optimization and marketing people to be able to build the site using some particular data gathered from a research. They should be able to build it in such a way that that particular company's page or product pop up to, the top, or let's say the first 5. So guys, this topic is really broad, and this particular video is kind of like an intro. I intend to go deeper into it and pretty much find out how to personalize it and, arrange it to focus on some particular set of people. So going further, I probably will pick something like law and explain to you guys how that fits into the software industry, or what role people who have like those degrees or people who are lawyers play in the software industry. Also something like medicine. You might have studied medicine and you want to know how you can fit in the IT industry. Going further, I plan and intend to make videos with regards to that, but as of today, this is where we end the video for today, and I hope to see you next week, guys. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, share this video. Bye.